can post this. So, right, as I was just saying, this is the first bug squash of the Flamingo cycle. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, so during the bug squash, there is a couple of things that we try to do, or we have different themes for the bug squash, and we try to have different things so that we can tackle different kinds of issues. For example, sometimes we'll do um, run through all of the bugs that we have under in progress and try to fix them, or try to look for new assignees. Sometimes we'll try to look for stale bugs that are reported for like 4 or 5 years or more and don't have any sort of update. And we try to get progress for those. Uh, Now the idea is different. Like we have, as we were mentioning, we have a trend of bugs that are currently in progress, and that's been a trend for a couple of cycles now. And the plan for this bug squash is to try to get reviewers or get attention to the changes that are currently in progress and already are being reviewed by someone, or didn't get any review or need some reviews. So we will look through the changes, try to at least review one of them. Um, and yeah, the idea is that one of us reviewers can share our thoughts or look at changes and try to um, show people what we look for when we review a change. I can be the guinea pig here. I can uh, do the review of one change and share the screen. I think there might be people that are watching the recording or in the meeting that would be can be interested on um, listening the thoughts from other people or how people review the changes. But more importantly, we would like to get to review a lot of the changes that are in this list of the either page. And yeah, thanks Vida for putting this list together. So that's pretty much what we'll be focusing on today. So I'll share the Etherpad here. It's kind of the same thing that you have in the shared document. My screen might be visible now. Meetpad is acting up. So let me complete the screen share and this should be all right now. Oh, Infinity Mirror. Sorry. I think I just crashed my browser. No, it went back alive. All right. So I'll share the right screen now. Etherpad. My son. Yes. So you can see what I'm sharing in the screen share, or you can also look at the shared document if you didn't close it. So if you have the shared document open by default, you can click on the More Actions button in the control bar on Meetpad and click on Closed or Open Shared Document, and then you can follow it as you prefer. So yeah, let's start through the list. I think we can do some review assignments here as well. Um, I would ask. I would say it would be important if we have people proactively looking at reviews, but we can also do the assignments. I think it's also something that can be nice while identifying reviews. So let's start with this first bug, which is yeah, an API bug. It's not retargeted, and I thought I've retargeted it. It should be Flamingo 3 because it's a new API. So this bug's been proposed a while ago, and it's pretty much an issue that Share Networks API was exposing some networking information that it shouldn't. and then we have a fix for it. The fix is currently was worked on by one of the previous NetApp maintainers, and it has a -1, but it should at the end have some someone updating this change. So as we are focusing on this, if in case we don't have an assignee to update this change, I would say we can leave this for the next bug squash and try to focus on the changes that are closer to being merged, or like they have been waiting on reviews for a while. If there's someone willing to update this change, I would say please go ahead, and then we can make it a part of this bug squash. Otherwise, we can focus on the other changes. This being waiting on reviews for a while now. I think we don't have an assignee for now. The last assignee was Luis Felipe, so maybe we can drop this in case no one's planning to work on it. How does that sound?
Yeah, it sounds good, and it might be one of the things that we could get, um, uh, you know, one of our interns to do.
Yeah. I think it's a good idea. It's nice enough. API should be a good learning experience for a lot of people. So yeah, let's do this. I can bring this up with one of our interns and ask them to pick up this change and continue the work on this. We can use another approach as well if we would like resource locks, like the visibility lock. Place a visibility lock in the fields that we do not want to show or something like that. But yeah, it depends on looking at this. But we can discuss this with the interns. Right. So next up, ZFS on Linux drivers provision capacity gigabytes is none in the scheduler. Um, this has a fix proposed, and the bug is this. So it didn't have. It was reported 5 years ago. Um, Maybe we can target this to this milestone, like Flamingo 2. Um, and yeah, the change was abandoned,
It's
and
one of
then
those things that is very sporadically that happens on the CI when things are happening really fast, right? And so, yeah, I think what the person was doing was they were trying to add a synchronized lock around it. Sounds like a good idea. We can review this.
yes.
It
So
would be quite hard to test it,
yeah,
so that might be the only concern.
yes. So there's a lock. Yeah, apparently a wrapper to the post date. Yeah, sounds like a nice change to visit. Yes, there's one thing that I can see missing by looking at it already, and that's one of the very first things that I look at when I'm doing reviews, which is it is closing a bug that's been open for a while, but we don't have a release note for this, and the release notes are very important for saying exactly or mentioning, communicating to the users exactly what changed or what bugs were fixed. So I would say the first thing that I would need to do is ask for a release note on this change, and then yeah, that should be enough for a -1 according to our code review guide. So by looking at the change, it requires some testing. So I'll just ask for the release note for now. Yeah, so got it. That's one of the very first things that I look at when reviewing the changes. See if all of the things that we expect are currently being done. For example, the release note, as it is the case for this. So the next change we have is slow replica snapshot create times. It's a bug. It was assigned. It is assigned to Morris, and there is a change proposed. It requires some reviews. I think it also requires a release note at this point because it's a bug fix. So I think Morris is already on a leave. I'm not sure exactly, but he was about to go on the leave. I don't know when the date would be. So Kiran, could you please propose a release note to this change?
Yes, can you add me on the bug?
Yep. Right. So I'll add you to the reviewers and also reassign the bug to you. Right. So the bug is this one. I'll just reassign, and then yeah, I think we might have. Um, we can also assign other reviews. Sorry. So there you go. So I changed the assignee. I'll target it to Flamingo 2, and I'll review this change again and also ask more reviewers. So also assign Gotham. Girish, could you please take a look at this?
Sure, for review, right?
Yep.
Yeah, sure, I will take.
Thank you very much. I'll start adding reviewers also. Yeah, next one, NetApp driver has code incompatible with Oslo config backend drivers. Um, so this was a bug reported a while ago as well, and there's a fix being proposed. So it needs reviews. There was a discussion in the comments here. You can follow up from the discussion, but yeah, it would be nice to have some more experts reviewing this change. I think there's a lot of people already being tagged here, but I'll also tag more people. So, Kiran, could you please take a look at this change? And also, Girish, I'm already a reviewer of this change, and yeah, I'll take a look at this too.
Yeah, sure, Carlos.
Thank you. Awesome. Next one, LVM driver not enforcing new share size. This is a change that is a work in progress. Oh, yes. It's a work in progress, only marked in the commit message. So I think we can drop this from the bugsquash altogether. Next one, we have delete share would not fail on removing affinity hints. So then this is the next bug we have. It's not targeted to any milestone, but we have a fix proposed. And the fix is this one. It has a -1 from the CI, and I rechecked it to ensure that we have some fresh logs. So yeah, that's and also need a release note for this. So I'll ping on the change. I can be one of the reviewers, of course, but also tag a couple of people here. So also tag Sai uh, and yeah, I'll tag Gotham as well. All right. Next up, we have two changes being proposed for the same bug, which is related to the pagination issues. I can ping Gotham to take a look here again and ask for the testing. And the other one is related to unit tests, the unit test fixes for the pagination links. So that's another change. It was being worked on by an intern that worked with us on Outreachy. So yeah, that one it needs some work, but this one is still it's good to go. And I'll ask Gotham if he can circle back on check or on the testing. Yeah, next one, move cleanup to ensure shares. Yeah, that's a fix. It has a minus from the CI, but considering the dates, yeah, no, the date's correct. So, is there an intermittent issue happening here, Kiran, on this change?
Which one?
The add support for prune deleted volumes.
Yeah, this one was reviewed by Gautam and Girish. There was some suggestions with respect to handling the C mode rest path, which I have updated. So basically, at this stage, it's need a review
Okay.
specifically for this last comment.
Yep. Cool. So, Girish, could you please circle back?
Yeah, I will relook that.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Share backup API taking requests for SFFS protocol backups, even though it's not currently supported. Yeah, this is a bug that was reported by Nova folks while they're testing a couple of things, and at the end we are trying to fix it. So proposed a fix for this. So pretty much I'm stopping the requests for share backups when in the generic backup approach, of course, when the protocol is not NFS, because we are only allowing the NFS to be tested in the um, Manila data service. So yeah, that's pretty much where we are on this. I would love some reviews on this change. It says FFS in the bug, but it's not actually related to FFS. It's more related to the share backups feature. And I think I have two backups experts here. So Kiran and Girish, could you please take a look at this?
Which one, Carlos?
The stop
The
allowing generic backups for known NFS protocols.
okay,
Okay.
sure.
All right, I tagged you in the reviews. I will.
Okay.
Uh, cool. All right. The next one is CIFS allow user access rules error when using mount point name. Um yeah. So this is an issue apparently in the NetApp on tap driver. So we would need more eyes from the NetAppers here. I've looked at this bug briefly when it was reported. So it's related to the mount point name feature, which I think Jayanan worked on, right? So I will likely ask Ping Jayanan for the reviews. I can take a look at these as well, and also got them right. Next up, we have delete villain IP space if IP space is reused.
मीटिंग चल रही
Yeah, so this is pretty much the change that has been proposed, and it's waiting on reviews for a while
ऐसे
now.
वीडियो हो रही है
रोटी खाने से तो नहीं हो रही
पता नहीं यार
हाँ
Alright.
हाँ रोटी खाने से हो रही
All right. So, sorry, Girish, I think you are
Girish, you need to mute yourself.
okay sure
no problem. All right. So, this is the VLAN IP space change. Yes, it's been waiting on reviews for a while. So the CI here is failing. Is it failing only because of the previous grenade issues? If so, if yes, then we can reject this change because yeah, it failed again here. Why is it? Oh, grenade again. I'll recheck because this issue with grenade has been fixed.
Okay.
If it fails again, uh, maybe I would say try to rebase this on top of the master branch. It's supposed to rebase when it's running the job, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. So yeah, in case it fails again with the grenade job, making your change not pass, then please rebase, and I think it should pass.
Sure.
Right, I can review this as well. I'll also assign get issue. So next one, update NFS, update access rule causes NFS Ganesha service to crash. Yeah, this is an NFS Ganesha issue. So I will um, review this. And I'll also ask Gautam and Vida and Ashley. It's Gautam's already added to the change, sorry. And Ashley. Right, so I'll update the reviewers. Yeah, this is another one that I've worked on, and it's a simple doc change. Should be something easy to review and merge. So add a couple of reviewers. This is a long pending item, which is pretty much adding the documentation for mount snapshot support to the user guide. Should be okay. So could you please take a look at this, Kiran? I'll
Sure.
also ping Gotham for it. Right. Next, share capabilities are missing from the share instance model. It's assigned to Sai. Yeah, I think it might need the release note, but I've pinged Gotham on this as well, and we also have Girish plus one. So I'll ask Gotham to take a look. Cool. The API for admins to carry quotas in a project, yeah, it has like multiple minus ones, and I don't think we have an assignee for this bug anymore. So maybe, yeah, it was assigned to Saravanan, but basically because he picked up everything back then and Saravanan moved roles. So I don't think he'll be able to pick this up. I would say we can drop this and from this bug squash, and we can ask also the interns to work on this. Next up, validation when creating the share type. This is assigned to Ashley, but yeah, it needs some CI investigation. This bug's being reported a while ago, So it was missing some validation in the share group types when we were creating them. Um, so it we started the work on this, but we should continue. So this is pretty much where we are with this change. The CI was failing, and then yeah, the test needs some investigation, and I can help with that. Next is assigned to me, but yeah, it's a long time change. I'm not sure exactly if we will have the CI to test this, because I think clusterfs has been broken for a while now. Yes, in the CI, it fails to install a package. We should fix the CI and then try to run this change again. So yeah, I would skip that one as well. This one, it's on a merge conflict. I think it at some point it got assigned to Girish. So yeah, in there was a discussion here on whether it was speeding up the discussion or not. So yeah, I think at the end we asked if Sai managed to do the enhancements to the query, but we didn't get an answer to that. So I can ping Sai on this because he was testing it, and also ask for a rebase.
Yeah, sure, Carlos. I think science everyone work on this one. Some I'm not sure. Let's check this.
Awesome, thank you. Thanks for the update. Yeah, next one, share networks not being retrieved while showing security service. Yeah, this has been proposed a while ago as well, and at the end it ends up becoming an API thing too. Um, yeah, so maybe we would need to find a new assignee for this, because it was also from Luis, an old maintainer to the NetApp driver. So I would say we can look for a new owner, maybe. Oops, wrong change. Oh, no, that's correct change. This one. So next, volume type being share details view. So yeah, this is also something that was being worked on by an intern. Maybe we should find another assignee. CFFS driver does not allow generic group snapshots. This has a -1 because of the tests pending. So I don't think we should be focusing on this, and we should look at the notes and currently skip this change while looking at the reviews. Next one is a missing functional test for the custom mount point name, which is very relevant for us at the end, but CI is not passing for this. So maybe we'll need, I'll ping the author of this change. Um, and then I'll, yeah, ping the and fix the CI issues, yeah, with Ola. Couple of changes to go. So next one is CFS driver failing to delete non-existent shares. It has a -1 from reviewers. So yeah, we should ask the author to get back to this change. Updating CLI. Update CLI commands in resize share documentation. So yeah, this is something that has been pending reviews for a while. Not sure exactly. I've addressed everything. I'll likely ask Gotham for a review as well. Again. Next up, we have unable to deny access to an invalid Cefax user. It's essentially Gotham, but it's workflow -1. So maybe it's still work in progress and we should remove this from the list altogether. Next up, update CLI commands in shared file system could share. Oh, this is one of the issues that we have for updating the CLI. You might have seen a lot of this happening because we have been tagging people in the changes, but we are planning to deprecate or to remove the support for the Manila CLI at the end of this cycle. And we need to update the documentation if we want to do that. So this is part of that effort. It needs reviews. So yeah, it's one of those reviews that doesn't take a lot of time. It's only like matching the outputs and checking on the change. So Girish, could you please take a look at this? I can do it as well.
Sure, Carlos. Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Yeah, this has a -1. Need up preserve custom snapshot policies. Yeah, there is a discussion going on. I think it might require updates either from Gotham or from Kiran. Kiran, did you look at the discussion or were you waiting on Gotham and Morris?
Yeah, so basically Morris has already committed on this. The thing is that we allow to specify the snapshot policies via the extra specs, but since this is being done by the admin, what I and Morris was thinking is that admin also have control of to provide some kind of exceptions, because in our setup we typically don't set any snapshot policies, but we do set up the exceptions. And that's the reason whenever we do any operation like migrate or manage, we retrieve the default snapshot policy and then check for the exception, and from that we skip the one that doesn't exist in the exception and reapply it. That's the reason this exception thing is added, and we decided to upstream it. But as like if it is not convincible for reviewer to have in this way, uh, I'm okay with abandoning this.
No, I think it is. I think Gotham will only need uh, to circle back in this discussion. So yeah, I think I've started this and I need to get back to the discussion as well. So I'll revisit this, and I'll also ask Gotham too.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you for the update.
Yeah.
An RFE allow using to a volume for Manila instance root disk. Yeah, it's been waiting for some time on reviews. Hikesing already added a +2 more recent or earlier. It should we should pretty much try to review this as well. This contributor has been proposing a couple of changes, so it's nice if we can get an update. So hexing reviewed in the past change is passing on CI. Let's add myself as a reviewer, and I'll also ping Gotham. He understands a lot on the generic.
हो दाखवले मी दाखवले अरे दाखवले.
All right, next up, another documentation update. So it's a CLI update command, also from Ola. It needs reviews. I've provided an initial review, so I can be one of the reviewers. Gotham is also one of the reviewers, so I'll leave it for the two of us. So, oh yeah, this is one of them, and then there's another one that needs another +2. So this has a +2 from Gotham, and Kiran, could you please take a look at this as well? Oh, I'm
Okay.
already. Thank you. All right. Update CLI commands on the manage and manage. Yes, that's the other one that I was just talking about. It has the 1+2, and the other one is just update CLI commands. Also, these reviews, and Gotham and I can be the reviewers for that. I've also pinged Vida on this too. Right. Next up, Manila Service API report services as up. So this has a +2 from Hikesing as well. I should get to this change too. So I've added a couple of reviewers. So we have Vida also and Girish as reviewers of this change. Girish, could you please take a look?
Yeah, sure, Gautam. We'll see. Means I will try my best to review. Yeah.
Okay, thank
There
you.
is few things actually I committed here in our sprint. Yeah, let's see.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, there are a couple more bugs on the list. I can add the link to the fix quickly. So this is a fix for the search options. So the change is this one. We also need some reviewers. So I'll start adding reviewers. Filtering by mount point name is also something that's been proposed a while ago by Sylvan. I'll ping Jainan here as well. So yeah, this is Tempest not working to use other endpoint. This also supposedly has a fix. Oh, it's merged. In the meantime, oh, Vidas merged this, so it's fine. I'll just remove this from the list. 514, 514. In progress, why? Huh. I'll mark this as also fix released and remove this from the list because apparently the fix was delivered. Implementation of the WebDriver makes create share from snapshot incompatible with mount point name, which is interesting. Yeah, another issue related to the mount point name stuff. I can ping Jayanan on this as well. It already has my +2, so I will add myself as a reviewer because I already reviewed. Next up, Dell Power Scale driver. So this is pretty much one of the issues that they have been working on reporting. This is a bigger change, by the way. So it's a 1,000 line change, but it would be nice to have some reviewers also looking at this. So I can ping Ashley. But I would also need someone else in the core team to take a look at this other than Gotham. So I likely Hikesing as well. I can ping him. Yeah. If you're interested on looking at these changes, also a nice opportunity because the both of you have experience on drivers. So yeah. All right, and last but not least, add mean throughput for QoS policy group. The change is proposed already. Oh, CI has -1. May 23rd. Why is it failing? Grenade. Oh, May 23 and grenade still failing. Like, I don't know. The fix precedes that. So let me recheck. All right, let's give it another try, and I can also review this change. So honestly, my very first priority for today, as of reviews, is share encryption. I will take a look at the spec today and post the feedback. But yeah, you can expect a positive feedback. I would say I was looking at the changes and only waiting for the closure on the discussions of the quota. So I'll post a review on that spec today, and then yeah, we can. I'll also take a look at these changes. Do you have any questions, feedback, or concern, or any other changes that are not linked in this list, and you would like to also request some reviews as part of this bug squash?
No, nothing from me at this stage. Thank you.
Awesome, great.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing from my side also. Yeah. Thank you very much, Carlos.
Great, thank you. Let's take a look at the changes, and I think we'll be able to close a couple of bugs over this week. Try to uh, get them merged and get those contributions in from all of the contributors that have been waiting on this for a while. Thanks for participating. I will share this recording on YouTube, and then I'll share it in the OpenStack Manila channel on FTC. Yeah, it's quite late for both of you. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and yeah, I'll see you in OpenStack Manila on RC.
Have a nice day, Carlos.
Thank you.
Bye, Karen. Bye.
Bye, guys. Good night.